Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing swell. Sideline Sedo here with some more coverage for Euro 2024. Currently watching. I'm going to switch. No, actually, the yellow is fine. The yellow is fine for Portugal. But currently going to go and watch this Portugal versus France live stream, just coming off the back of a very heated clash between Spain and Germany. 120 minutes didn't allow me really to have much of a turnaround to go live here, but we're here. We're live. We're a minute away. I will have the live play-by-play here next to my head. As always, if you're new to the channel or the TikTok, consider subscribing or following whatever preferred platform you want to watch on. Feel free to watch there. But the final result prediction poll will be live in just a second on YouTube exclusively. So bear that in mind. I'll read out lineups in just a second. Just finalizing some stuff on my end and hoping for a good clash. Excited for this fixture, and honestly, I think that both sides could progress. I think both sides would want to progress, given their kind of the way that they've played so far this tournament. France hasn't played well, particularly. Read out the lineups right now, actually. For Portugal in a 4-2-3-1, it's Diogo Costa, Cancelo, Diaz, Pepe, Mendes, Palhinha, Vitinha, Silva, Fernandes, Leao, and Ronaldo, and we are underway. And for France in a 4-3-1-2, it's Maignan, Hernandez, Saliba, Upamecano, Koundé, Kanté, Tchouaméni, Camavinga, Griezmann, Colomwani, and Mbappe up top. So let me get the play-by-play going for y'all, and we'll continue with the broadcast. All right. So, as it stands, block that. But as it stands, there is going to be a delay between how my play-by-play and the broadcast kind of are. So I'm not going to necessarily be synced up to what you guys see on the play-by-play. But here I see Camavinga on the ball. He plays it to Hernandez on the left. Ball into Tchouaméni. 9th UEFA appearance for Portugal. 8th quarterfinal. Most all-time for any side in Europe. Well, of course, only sides in Europe play in the Euros. So, best finish back in 2016. The 1-0 win against France. Oh, okay, says NFS League. Two-time champions, France, at the Euros. They are hoping to add to that tally today. Pa šta radiš ti? Ne radim ništa trenutno. Samo pravim poll ovdje na YouTube. I don't know how to say poll in Bosnian. Long ball forward. Upamecano intercepts. Good defending there from the Bayern center back. He kicks it to Jules Koundé. Drives forward. And Kanté with a great pass. France are starting to kind of kick it around well. And a switch of play by Griezmann to Hernandez here. Mbappe on the wing here against Cancelo. he plays this pass. It's intercepted by Bruno Fernandes. Plays it back to Pepe. And that goes to Diogo Costa. And Portugal doing well to play through the press here. The final result prediction poll is live, ladies and gentlemen. Feel free to vote in the poll on YouTube. Sorry. Trying to do multiple things at once, and I just bit the inside of my cheek, which is never ideal. It just sucks. Here, Portugal have the ball. Long pass by Palhinha to Cancelo, who chests it down. France have scored 3 goals at the Euros so far, 2 penalties and an own goal. Not the best. 5 goals in first 2 matches for Portugal, 0 in the last 2, 42 shots in the last 2. That's kind of crazy. Here, Pepe on the ball. Gets it to Palhinha. Ruben Dias looking for a passing option. He plays it back to Pepe. Nuno Mendes to Vitinha. Shout out people on TikTok. If you are new to the TikTok, feel free to follow. If you aren't, welcome back. And if you want to see more content like this, check me out on YouTube. I should just create like a little banner that's like right here, you know, just above my head on TikTok. But regardless, Portugal with possession, they're trying to crack through a France side that honestly, I think in terms of the depth of quality for players is the best in the world. Mbappe, Conte, Kunde, some of the best players in their position throughout. And they have a lot of options off the bench. I feel like Cristiano Ronaldo, he is, he came out and said that he, like, after the last game, was aware that that may have been his last Euros game, like going into the penalties and like all that. So in a way, I feel like we're kind of experiencing some history regardless, whether Mbappe leads France through and effectively dumps out Ronaldo, or whether we see some kind of, I guess, victory lap by Ronaldo and Portugal. Obviously, Portugal is a squad that is far more than just Ronaldo, in the fact that they have such good players as well throughout the pitch. They're trying to get through here, though, and a foul possibly. Yep, Michael Oliver blows the whistle. Bruno Fernandes goes to ground. Saliba rushing back into the box to get ready for the set piece. Bruno Fernandes standing atop. And we're going to see also Bernardo Silva come to the aid of his fellow Premier League Portuguese playmaker. And Bruno Fernandes takes it low and towards the near post. Koundé manages to block it. It's out for a corner now. See how Portugal can take this corner. Fernandes is going to take this set piece once again. I'd imagine he's like the main guy on the set piece duties, but here Michael Oliver, was he telling? Yeah, it seemed like he was telling Bruno to make sure that the ball's on the line, and here the delivery is cleared away by France. Nuno Mendes plays the ball back. Portugal just comfortable to hold the ball a bit. France have 19 wins in all of the previous 28 meetings between these sides. This is the 29th meeting. So that kind of should paint the picture as to why Portugal hasn't necessarily taken as many risks. I say that in the diagonals played in a back heel, and what brilliant play that was up until that cross. Some really good work by Rafael Leao to open up an opportunity for Nuno Mendes, but Mendes is, let's see that again, a back heel nutmeg. Oh my days, Rafael Leao is insanely talented. You should take a bow. Like, he's so good. But yeah, Ronaldo was pleading with Mendes to get him the ball there. He isn't gonna really contribute much to these games beyond, hey, yo, top viewer, yo, shout out Stone with some, what is this? It's an emoji of some kind. He sent, I don't know, it's a gaming, some kind of gaming thing. A rose, 16 roses. Oh, shout out, brother. Thank you. I appreciate that. Shout out to the diamonds. Getting diamonds up in here. Ain't no Minecraft. But yeah, it's been a pretty open game thus far. Portugal, I'd say, have given France a worry or two. It's going to be a long kind of match in terms of the momentum. Portugal, as soon as they get the ball, they're not trying to kind of how do you say it? To lead the game on the front foot. They're trying to get France to make a move. They're trying to get the game to be a bit more chaotic, because you would imagine that Portugal in a game of chaos would probably come out on top. That is to say that both sides are going to be rather cautious. That's just the kind of general state of things for how do you call it, knockout stage football, tournament football in general. So France isn't necessarily pressing, but here, long ball, Rafael chasing, and Dio Upamecano ends up winning France a throw-in. Rafael Leao, the last one to take a touch there. Here, Mike Maignan took a heavy touch there. That was really a mindless lapse by him, and now Portugal have a free corner effectively as a result. I mean, we're gonna see how this plays out, but if you're Portugal, you're gonna look to capitalize off of this. Bruno Fernandes with the delivery, and Mike Maignan comfortably catches it. Pepe kind of bumps into him, and Kylian Mbappe on the chase. Him versus Cancelo. Cancelo manages to get rid of the ball quickly, though. Here, ball out wide to the left. Bruno Fernandes. Now Nuno Mendes back to Fernandes. Leao, the delivery. Bit of a heavy touch there. Now Palhinha getting forward. Portugal just comfortable to kind of set their own tempo against France here. Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes, his strike blocked. Is that a corner? I believe it is. Ladies and gentlemen on TikTok, if you are not aware, I do have a YouTube channel. It's the same as my on here. So same handle over there, Sideline Sedo. If you want to check that out, feel free. If you feel more comfortable on TikTok, then no problem. Try to just run up the engagement. A gifter. We got one gifter up in here. Shout out. And some diamonds. So just feel free to just like the video. You don't have to gift anything. Hi, says Saif Bilal on YouTube. Hi, Saif Bilal. How are you, mate? Hope you're doing well. Hi. I hear you. I hear you, or I read you, Saif Bilal on YouTube. Please shout out me. Shout out Saif Bilal on YouTube. Ooh. Here, France trying to get the ball forward. Comes to Hernandez. Gets it to Mbappe. Mbappe back to Hernandez. Ronaldo here plays it to Vitinha. Vitinha gets it to Leao. Leao out wide on the left. Sends in a cross. Headed away. How are you? Big fan? Oh, thank you. I'm pretty good. Pretty good, mate. Not doing too bad. Can't complain. Just watching some quality football, so just vibing out. Here, Portugal with the ball. They're looking to get it forward. Leao on the wing. Taking on Koundé one-on-one, but he manages to, I think, get a throw in here. Oh, it's a corner. It's actually a corner. It was close to the corner flag, but I didn't think it was actually a corner. It looked more like a throw-in to me. Right here, though, Bruno Fernandes standing atop. He takes the corner, swings it in. It's headed away. Here, Griezmann has the ball. Griezmann once again picks it up. Higher up on the pitch this time. Koundé tries playing the pass. This time he's able to Camavinga. A shot from range and a great save by Diogo Costa. And that shot's taken right off of Conte's foot. Nuno Mendes now. The ball trying to get forward. Good tackle by Camavinga. Camavinga gives the ball to Griezmann. And that time Mbappe's pass to Colomwani does not amount to much. It's kind of just pittered out. Here, Nuno Mendes gets the ball to Fernandes. Tries to play the pass in between Camavinga's feet, but France are able to win it back, and now they're countering. Cross comes in. Oof. Portugal managed to deal with it for now. Ronaldo tries to contest that. This time he just lacks the pace, Ronnie. CR7 is no lack of skill or class, but I mean, in terms of his pace, it's definitely fallen off. Because he's still a top player, I think. It's just sometimes at that age, you can't all the time. And I think he's slowly starting to realize that, which is in a way pretty sad, but at the end of the day, eras are made to kind of here's Koundé to Camavinga floats across to the back post, but no one there. I feel like as far as fly. There's a fly in the room, bruh. It's annoying. But here, Diogo Costa, he receives the pass, plays it forward to Joao Cancelo. Nice ball. Thank you for the follow, David Ramirez on TikTok. Ronaldo on the ground. He's holding his head here. Hernandez here. Let's see what happened. He just slightly headbutted him to the back of the temple. Not the biggest of how do you call it? Collisions, but I mean, who might say that didn't hurt? Here, Pepe fouls Camavinga. He thought he had won the ball fairly. See how the final result prediction poll is doing on the YouTube stream. So far, we have 67% saying Portugal win full time, 17% saying France win full time, and 17% saying France win after extra time or penalties. So a bit of news for y'all there in terms of how that's going. Griezmann set to take this set piece here. Antoine Griezmann swings it in, headed away. Here, Hernandez picks up the ball. He's trying to drive forward. It's him versus Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva sets this pass in, but France is able to win it back pretty comfortably. Camavinga here to Koundé. Some good play here. Diogo Costa plays it back to Pepe. Here, Vitinha receives the ball, looking for passing option. Here, Joao Cancelo. Rafael Leao here, taking on Jules Koundé. The cross. It's cleared out. Fernandez here with this corner for Portugal. He's looking for the cross. France on the counter now. Kanté carrying the ball forward. Tries to play this pass. And he does towards Kylian Mbappe, who's on the right-hand side. He lays it back to Antoine Griezmann. Griezmann, he takes the shot. It's blocked, but Camavinga picks it up. Here's another cross. France are really just throwing everything they can, and Camavinga strikes it there. Far from being the best effort, but what pace by Kylian Mbappe. An insane amount of just speed by one player. Like, that is insane. Portugal get it to Nuno Mendes. You're back. Welcome back, Saif Bilal on YouTube. Cross comes in near post almost. Mike Maignan gets it to Hernandez. Can you please tell you what? A website? A website? Saif Bilal? To watch the match? I'm watching on in the US on Fubo, which I had to pay for, and it's okay. It's not the best. I have no link that I could give you, and I'd get in trouble if I did. So sorry, fam. Can't be doing that. Sorry. Unless you have or are willing to buy Fubo. I don't really know who else covers it in different countries. Just kill the fly. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen. He was distracting me too much. It's a big ass fly, dude. I feel really bad. You subscribed. Good luck on the goal. Thank you, Saif Bilal. Much appreciated, mate. I'm sorry I got so rudely distracted by a fly like that. Here, Nuno Mendes. Good back heel by Leao. Mendes tries to turn there, but he's stopped. Here, Joao Cancelo plays the pass in. Not quite good enough. Oh, that cross in is headed away. Mbappe picks it up, though. He's going to look for a cross himself, I imagine. Plays the pass to Antoine Griezmann. Griezmann back to Mbappe. Here, Kunde to Kante. Kante to Camavinga. Camavinga to Griezmann, and it's cleared by Bruno Fernandes at the last second, right before Griezmann can set up the shot. So pretty fortunate intervention there from Bruno Fernandes for Portugal. Here, Camavinga on the ball. Terrible pass. Here, Portugal win the throw-in after Antoine Griezmann manages to poke the ball off him temporarily. Here, Hernandez. France starting to set the tempo a bit more. Kunde. Here to Tchouaméni and Griezmann. Back to Kunde. His cross in, intercepted by Pepe. 35 to like 36 minutes have elapsed thus far, and so far there hasn't been much to divide either side. It's been pretty even. I still think that France are probably favorites to progress through, but don't count out Portugal because, let's be real, they have a lot of talent at their disposal. And so far, possession is in favor of Portugal, 58% to France's 42%. Portugal have 233 passes to France's 188. Here, Rafael Leao is on the ball. Lays it off to Vitinha. Vitinha gets a good pass to Cancelo. Cancelo back to Vitinha. Vitinha, good pass in, possibly. Some good defending there by William Saliba. Oh, and Portugal with the cross in. No one there to really get on the end of that ball, though. And as a result, France have the ball and possession once again. Mbappe on the camera currently, looking a little looks annoyed. Very annoyed. Like, more so that he's just not maybe as involved as he'd like. I haven't said Mbappe a ton. The moments I have, it's been huge for France, but Portugal's been doing a pretty good job of keeping Mbappe at bay. I imagine keeping him from being as involved as possible is their number one priority, uh, besides not getting scored on. And I mean, those are almost like a similar goal, because if you can make sure that Mbappe doesn't necessarily have the best of games against you, you can maybe decrease the chances of them scoring a goal against you, you know? So, I mean, we'll see how France continues to try to get Mbappe involved. So far, it hasn't been the most fruitful of endeavors on their end for France. Here, Paulinho receives the pass. Portugal trying to progress it forward a bit. Good ball here. The cross. Here Camavinga carries the ball forward. Hernandez. Conte gets it to Tchouaméni. Finds Koundé with the diagonal. Koundé with the outside the boot pass. It's headed away though. Ronaldo dropping deep. Finds Bruno Fernandes. Here Pepe. Long pass to switch the play to Cancelo. This time it's headed away. Now Bruno Fernandes on the left-hand side. Gets it to Vitinha. Vitinha tries to play the pass back to Bruno. Oh, what a tackle by Nuno Mendes. And a free kick here for Portugal from distance. Patrick Griley shared the live. Thank you, Patrick. Much appreciated. Feel free to share with anyone that you know, ladies and gentlemen. That's what it's telling me here on TikTok. It says encourage viewers to share. So feel free to share. 0 for 33 on free kicks in his Euros career, Cristiano Ronaldo. That is the narrative. He's gonna step beyond the point of no return for this free kick. If he doesn't take it, I'm gonna be stunned. But there definitely is some players kind of standing atop it. Bruno and Cristiano. Bernardo Silva's gone to the back post, which is kind of comical, for being honest. I mean, maybe he gets it on like a deflection or something. Oh, that was quicker than the camera. Was it Bruno who took it? It was Bruno. Portugal pressing high up here. Nothing comes of it. "42 minutes have elapsed, and Bruno Fernandes is in a world of pain, it seems. Wonder what's wrong with Bruno there. I looked away for like half a second. England versus Switzerland, Netherlands versus Turkey tomorrow on Fox, the US, that is. Vitinha here finds Cristiano Ronaldo on the left-hand side. Vitinha plays it to Polina. And a good flick on by Hernandez. And France are going to look to set the tempo themselves now. Good pass to Kunde, who was fishing for a foul there for sure. Good call by Michael Oliver to not blow the whistle. Here's some good play. Portugal retained possession. Polina to Joao Cancelo. Cancelo driving forward. Finds Bernardo Silva. Gets it to Vitinha. Vitinha now on the ball. Once again, Portugal is just setting. This feels like what Spain did to Germany earlier today. Of course, that went to extra time, and Spain did win. So in this case, Portugal would be Spain. In terms of just setting, like, the tempo, setting the tone, they're controlling the game in a way that suits Portugal right now. And France, I mean, they have moments similar to how Germany had moments in the first half too. It feels like some of these Portugal moments might be a bit more realistic and a bit more tangible. But so far, this has been a fairly, like, a slightly more entertaining first half than the, oh, no stoppage time there. Let me stop the timer because of no stoppage time. But in terms of, how I think things have kicked off this first half, it is reminiscent to the Spain-Germany game that just happened. I feel like this game particularly has a bit more kind of substance to it so far. It's been a bit more entertaining. It's had a few more chances that have, in moments that have kind of stuck out to me. Kylian Mbappe is just so fast. Ronaldo, just when you think of how Ronaldo has kind of set himself up this Euros so far, just how he has played in reality, he is obviously past his best, but it is like seeing his narrative has been interesting. So, but I think that Vitinha has played really well for Portugal. I think Bruno Fernandes has played really well for Portugal. Mbappe's played good with the slight moments he's gotten. Kunde's been really solid, I think. And yeah, there's been a lot just going on generally today. And I feel like with how things are setting up to carry on, I think that we could expect some changes maybe for France in the second half. Like at halftime. If I'm going to look at this, something isn't working with that midfield to attack. And he's got to figure it out somewhat soon. I'm looking at the bench on my phone right now. I don't really know who he'd bring off the bench if you're Didier Deschamps to kind of create some more, I guess, connectivity between the midfield and the attack. There's not really like a proper attacking midfielder. But at the same time, like, I don't know, dog. I just feel like at this moment in time, France have been playing really weird. And every time that Mbappe wants to kind of play quick with, say, Hernandez, or receive some kind of like through pass to be able to run between the lines. It's just not there. And I think a big part of that is Antoine Griezmann playing as like a central midfielder, attacking midfielder cam. Like I just don't understand why you would play him there. Obviously, there's not too many attacking midfielders off the bench. I would just play like a simple 4-3-3, and Colomwani's been especially bad. But don't like if things get rough for France here, stop playing Griezmann as the cam. Play him out wide a bit more as like the right winger. Have Mbappe on the left wing, through the middle, and you could bring on, I don't know, like Thuram or something, instead of Colomwani, because Colomwani really hasn't impressed me today. I expected him to contribute a bit more, but he's playing really poor today. We'll see though. Excuse me. Gosh above. But yeah, it's been an interesting first half in terms of setting up. Como's dream target for center back is Rafael Varane. Why is he retweeting this? And why am I getting a notification about a retweet? Also, apparently, according to Rudy Galletti, which isn't necessarily the most like reputable source, but there are rumors that Kevin De Bruyne is going to Al Ittihad. If that is the case, and if he does make the switch, oh my god, like I'm really interested to see what City do. Like if De Bruyne leaves, I'm starting to wonder when will Rodri and Bernardo Silva leave. I know they're not like far like younger to the extent where you're like, oh my god, they're like the natural replacements for De Bruyne, because you need to replace De Bruyne. And Foden, I mean, is like in terms of like carrying that load, is he that player for City? I mean, he had a great season, but there's no guarantee of that it'll like continue to be, this like I don't even know how to say it, but like this like because Foden was like I'd say the best performing player in the Premier League last season, but will he be the best performing player season in, season out? Um, I don't know. I don't know. I just think he's been on like he was at least in like a really good purple patch for a while there, but they really do need a true like replacement for De Bruyne. Foden plays on the wing sometimes. It doesn't necessarily lend itself to be like the most naturally suited thing. There's definitely ways you could work around it. Maybe you get like a winger in instead of that and have Foden play more centrally instead of De Bruyne. But like De Bruyne was already injured for half the season last year, and you already were accustomed to that. And I get that's fine, but he chalked up like 12, 13 assists in the games he did play. So like he's not going to be like a player that you just brush off missing. So for me, the thought process of Kevin De Bruyne leaving to go to Al Ittihad means City will replace him with someone. He's not a free agent, so there'll be some kind of sum, I imagine. But if I'm looking at it in terms of like who can City go out and get, you could think maybe Verts. You could think maybe Jamal Musiala, maybe. I think a shout for them would be like, because I know De Bruyne takes up a homegrown spot, but if you're City, why not go and get Eberechi and then also get like some kind of more, I guess, seasoned, or not seasoned, but more prospective winger type that's a bit faster, that's a little different profile to someone like Eberechi. So I know that's like weird. Eze is 25, but Eze is like one of the best attacking mids in the Prem. He's someone that would fit into City's style play wonderfully. And he's like 25 or 26. You get him for a few seasons. You have him and Foden there. Obviously, like De Bruyne would be gone. If you could keep Bernardo Silva, Eze and Silva would be crazy together. There's options there. But if you get Eze, you can then go and try to get maybe like someone who isn't quite like as well known maybe as like a Verts or Musiala, but I'm just saying somebody like as a filler. I don't know who that somebody would be, but like that's the thought process. You bring in Eze, you bring in a more perspective attacking mid to supplement it. And sure, Eze won't necessarily be Kevin De Bruyne, but he will add a lot of versatility to that City midfield. Now, I get De Bruyne has been playing in a deeper position for the last few seasons, but I do think if you're looking to replace De Bruyne with a more pragmatic midfielder with a more, I guess, less adventurous like option, I don't know if you're replacing him with the best of the best, I think then you're kind of limiting yourself. How much time till halftime ends? I need to find that out. 2 minutes 55 seconds. I am gonna go use the restroom real quick, ladies and gentlemen. I've been here since before this, well, since like the Germany-Spain game, so I have to go real quick. I'll be back in just a moment. And then kickoff for the second half will be a couple seconds after that. So don't go anywhere. Subscribe and follow if you're new. And I'll be back in just a sec. Mic check, mic check, mic check. Hope everyone's doing well. Hope everyone's doing swell. Welcome back to the Portugal versus France live stream here on the Sideline Sedo YouTube, Twitch, and TikTok channels. Feel free to like the stream if you're enjoying it thus far. Portugal and France 0-0 at the break. Halftime has kind of let me reflect, and I do agree with my previous sentiment that this reminds me of the first game between Spain and Germany. I wonder if there'll be any subs. If there are subs for Spain, for France, I would imagine it's Colomwani who's subbed off. For Portugal, I don't think they're going to sub anybody on just yet. But I could see France taking initiative and being the first to make changes. Portugal, the second side to come out from the tunnel, and I believe they're going to kick us off for the second half. So that feels rather apt, to say the least. We're playing here in Hamburg. I mean, I'm not in Hamburg, but they are. Doesn't seem like any subs have been made. Bernardo Silva and Kylian Mbappe having a chat there in the center circle, or near the center circle, I should say. Here we're about to kick off, though, in just a second. And I'm waiting to click it. There we go. Alrighty. So, as always, as a reminder, the play-by-play won't be synced up to me. It'll be synced up to whatever FootMob has going on. But my timer is synced up to the actual time in the game that I have for my stream. So be forewarned, I suppose. But here we have Portugal once again on the ball. France win it back. Palhinha. He gets fouled, according to Michael Oliver. Here, Portugal trying to lead this counter. It's a foul, according to Oliver once again. This time, Mendes just kind of caught by Camavinga, it seems. '29th meeting all time between these sides. France won 19 of those meetings. The 9th UEFA appearance for, or the 9th UEFA Euros appearance for Portugal, the 11th for France. Winner going to face off against Spain Tuesday. Here, Leao plays a pass to Bernardo Silva. Ronaldo not too happy with the fact that no delivery, no service for him. So here, France now attacking. Jules Koundé on the ball. Camavinga. Griezmann finds Hernandez. Hernandez back to Griezmann. Griezmann slips. Vitinha picks up the ball, and now he's driving forward. And he loses it just as easily. Here, Aurelien Tchouameni finds Kylian Mbappe. Mbappe with the outside the boot pass to Kanté. Now Hernandez back to Kanté. Kanté nearly loses the ball. He needs some help from Tchouaméni to retain it. And now Hernandez getting forward. A bit of a crunching tackle there by Cancelo. But Colomwani does well to win the ball for France there, and then a cleared ball. He just got the ball there, Cancelo. That's a replay of that tackle from earlier. Here Mbappe. Mbappe! Wow. Mbappe went for the first time shot there. Tested Diogo Costa for sure, who was ready for it. But man, oh man, this game's starting to open up. And Leao trying to go down the left wing. Ronaldo takes this throw in quickly. He wants to set the tempo. Vitinha here. Plays it back to Bruno Fernandes. Pepe. It's to Mendes. Good bit of play there. Fernandes with a great pass. No penalty. No penalty. Mendes kind of almost looked for a second that he was going to be yanked there. But it was it looked like a visual glitch. And that's definitely a foul, though. Polina fouls Colomwani. 50 minutes have elapsed. That's a dive by Mendes, like an absolute dive and a half. Wow, dude. Who would have thunk it? Griezmann here. Conte, his cross. Not the best. Tchouaméni goes for the strike from distance. What a ball that is towards no one, really. Here Magnan doesn't let it go out for a goal kick. He'd rather just play it to Saliba. Camavinga with a long pass forward, trying to find Mbappe. It's headed away there, initially by Ruben Dias. And then Pepe. Now France have gotten it back somehow. Koundé gets it to Griezmann. Tchouaméni to Camavinga. Finds Hernandez. Some good play. Hernandez with the cross. Colomwani at the back post. No one there quite to get it, though. Jules Koundé's pass in is stifled. Now Ronaldo chasing. It's a replay of that Mbappe effort from earlier that went straight into the gloves of Diogo Costa. Here, Portugal have a throw-in. Long switch of play here towards Nuno Mendes. It's well behind his back, and he's now trying to find an option as France have kind of stretched out Portugal quite a bit. Pepe here. Ronaldo wins the corner here for Portugal. Camavinga just stuck out his boot. And this is Portugal's 6th corner. They have 6 corners to France's sole corner earlier in the game. Here, Bruno Fernandes set to take this corner, and he gets it to the back post and nearly something, but not quite. Maignan punches it away. Bruno Fernandes once again. Leao tries to take it. Now France on the counter. This could be a great opportunity for France. Griezmann loses possession of the ball. What's this? Mbappe's on the ground. Is Mbappe's nose hurt again? Seems like his mask's off. Oh! Bernardo Silva's header. The ball after Bernardo Silva headed it, smack dab in Mbappe's face. Mbappe looks like he can continue. 56 minutes have elapsed, and we're at the point where something's going to have to give unless these sides want to go to extra time and penalties. Bruno Fernandes here. Now Rafael Leao with the cross to the back post. No one's there. Yep, offside there. Both sets of fans on camera there cheering and chanting, hoping for some kind of breakthrough. Here, Vitinha plays it back to Pepe. Vitinha now on the turn. Portugal under some pressure after some loose passing by Vitinha. He might be the first one to get subbed. I'm not going to lie. It was good to start, but he's definitely waned a lot in this second half here. Cancelo. Vitinha now gets it to Fernandes. Finds Palhinha. Now Vitinha finds Polina. Pepe gets it to Nuno Mendes. And Rafael Leao. Rafael Leao still. Oh my God. Rafael Leao is so fast. It's crazy. Camavinga. Let's see, who's that last touch off of? Yeah, it's off of Camavinga. He just takes it off his foot at the last moment. Here, Bruno Fernandes set to take. He sends that in. Some bounces there. Portugal. Gonna look to reset the play a bit as Bernardo Silva lays it off to Ruben Dias. Here, Vitinha looking for a passing option. No one's quite there. France, a little too eager to play a pass here and there. They have a lot of players warming up here. Make some possible subs here, France. Half an hour, well, less than half an hour before stoppage time remains. Here, a good pass forward. Portugal. Oh, my days. What a shot by Bruno Fernandes and what a save by Mike Maignan. What a save. And here, Bruno again. This time he gets it to Cancelo, who tries to bend it into the upper bins. Went upper 90, and he missed. Great outside the boot pass there by Cancelo to find Bruno Fernandes. But man, what a strong glove by Mike Maignan. That managed to keep France in the thick of things here. Here, France once again carrying the ball forward. It's Daya Upamecano. He finds Kunde. The ball here. Towards Conte now. Tchouaméni. Some good work here to get it to Hernandez on the left wing. Kylian Mbappe. France just trying to stay patient, trying to... Wow. Never mind. Aurelien Tchouaméni with one of the worst shots I've ever seen. Joao Cancelo. There's the replay of his pass to Bruno Fernandes. Here, Portugal on the attack. Driving forward. Vitinha gets it to Leao. Oh! What a save! Oh! Is Cristiano okay? Cristiano looks hurt. What a save that is off that initial effort by Vitinha. That corner by Bruno Fernandes didn't really amount to much. He was trying to get Leao involved somehow, pull him closer to him. And, I mean, Portugal still have the ball now, but they're just at the center circle. Here, though, Portugal patient, looking for some easy passes. Portugal have advanced from the quarterfinals in their previous 5 out of 7 appearances. And in terms of France, it's the last 4 out of 6. So, I mean, there's going to have to be a push and a shove here. Here's some nice play by Portugal. Leao gets it to Mendes. Here Palhinha finds Cancelo. Gets it to Bernardo Silva. No foul given there. Conte with the ball. But Nuno Mendes drives forward pretty well. But now he's trying to rush back to defend against this attack by France. Oh, my days. What a save. Colomwani right there, nearly giving France the lead. He just got past Pepe. He takes the shot. And, I mean, whether that's going in or it's not, it looked like it might have just been able to sneak past. Should that have gotten past Diogo Costa? But, well, should have gotten past Ruben Diaz, I should say, who's the one who really blocked it. But Diogo Costa was possibly going to block it. We'll see. Oh, some subs here. Antoine Griezmann off for Ousmane Dembele. Cross comes in here. Jules Koundé on the ball. Excuse me. Camavinga. It's the ball here to Upamecano, and now Ousmane Dembele. Oh, in France, trying to get forward. Diogo Costa manages to catch it so it doesn't go out to a corner. Here, we're going to see how Kylian Mbappe and company spur on for the final 23 minutes or so, 22 and a half minutes or so. Portugal are playing like they're up. I'm not going to lie. They're just holding on to the ball, kicking it around like they're leading already. I almost thought that they were up watching them play. I was like, oh, they're just comfortable. But there, a header by Jules Koundé gets Portugal to throw in on the far side. Vitinha. Some good play here. Portugal progressing down the left-hand side. Leao, the cross. Header away by Tchouaméni. Jules Koundé switches the play with diagonal to Hernandez. Camavinga plays it to Kante. Dembele, Camavinga! Camavinga shot just wide. Wow. Nearly. Dembele's been causing all sorts of problems for Portugal down this right-hand side. It's really kind of just amounted to making them kind of think a bit more and keeping them more on their toes. But here, Portugal, as soon as they get it, they like to slow the game down, because the more opportunities that, so Portugal have 7 attempts total, 3 on target, and France have 9 attempts total, 2 on target. It's been I don't even know. It's been kind of a dull second half. There's been moments where either side has looked maybe that they can score, but they haven't thus far. But here, Dembele finds this nice pass to Hernandez. Hernandez gets it to Camavinga. Finds Tchouaméni. Now Ousmane Dembele with the cross. Tchouaméni here. Camavinga's pass to Hernandez. It looked like Roberto Martinez was providing someone with some sort of tactical insight, or a clearance there by Pepe, or instruction. So we'll see who gets subbed on for Portugal. It's a double sub. The substitution hasn't taken place yet, though, and France have reset. Here, oof. So Conceição and Semedo coming on for Cancelo, and 8 is Bruno Fernandes, right? I mean, Bruno Fernandes put in a shift, I'm not going to lie. 7 of the last 11 goals this tournament scored by subs, including the last 4. That's pretty crazy. So a sub will have to score, is what this broadcast is telling me. Here, Portugal is still just trying to find the perfect pass forward. They're optimistic. They're patient. It feels like it could happen at any moment, but you just never know. I feel like with the way that this game's been going, this is going to go to 120 as well, which, I mean, I guess I wouldn't be against, but like, bruh, like, I gotta eat an actual meal and not just a snack, you know? So someone please score like an overhead bicycle kick or something and wrap it up under 90, please. Will that happen? Probably not. But I'm going to end the final result prediction poll. 71% say Portugal win full time, 12% saying France win full time, 6% saying Portugal win after extra time or penalties, and 12% saying France win after extra time or penalties. So I'm going to end that poll. Poll is live. Well, not live, but poll is done. And I'm just going to hope that somebody scores in regulation, please. Here, Vitinha. Vitinha here, turning. He's trying to retain possession of the ball. He's fouled. Call Moani with the foul there. Vitinha plays it short. Gets it out wide to Leao, and he now gets it back to Nelson Semedo. Here, Nelson Semedo with the cross out for a corner for Portugal. Bernardo Silva standing atop this corner, and he sends it in. It's punched away by Mike Magnan. Vitinha with the header. It's cleared this time. Vitinha picks it back up. No foul, according to Michael Oliver. Jules Koundé heads it forward. A foul, according to Michael Oliver. Yellow card offense, too, in his eyes. Mbappe got caught there by Polina. Polina gets the yellow card. He also misses the next match, which would be against Spain. Here we have Jules Koundé on the ball. After some play up the pitch, the ball finds its way back to Jules Koundé. Cross comes into the back post, and Diogo Costa comfortably catches that. I want a goal before extra time. Honestly, I cannot begin to imagine how dull this game will get if it goes to extra time and penalties. Penalties is a different beast, but like we just had one that was extra time that didn't go to penalties, so like the risk of another one like that, I just feel so exhausted by the thought of it, because this game is just passing by at like a snail's pace at this moment. Portugal are playing slower than molasses. And they're comfortable with it. I think they want to go to extra time penalties for some reason against France. Beats me. Here, Vitinha on the left wing, looking for a crossing opportunity. He does send in this time, but it's blocked. Here, Pepe finds Vitinha. Pepe Bendiash to Joao Cancelo. Here, Ronaldo picks up the ball, just loses it immediately after. And now France looking to counter. And Bernardo Silva wins the ball. Possession is lost by Portugal once again. Here, Bernardo Silva. Oh, and that's a free kick there. A yellow card for, is that William Saliba, I believe? Ronaldo with this free kick. It's blocked. Portugal now resetting once again. Bernardo Silva to Vitinha. Oof. Vitinha goes for an effort from range. I don't know if it took a deflection or what. Got another new follower up in here. Shout out to whoever just followed. Marcus Thuram on for Kolomwani. Vitinha set to take this corner. And Vitinha's delivery is headed away. Here, Pepe on the ball. Gets it to Nuno Mendes. Here, Leao. His pass, once again, amounts to nothing. And here, France on the counter. Dembele to Conte. And what a save by Diogo Costa. Here, Nelson Semedo driving forward. He gets it to Conceição. It's crossed in and headed away. Vitinha just seeking fouls, really. Getting nothing. Now France, in the dying minutes of regular time, can they get a goal? Pepe clears that. And Ronaldo is offside when he receives that pass. That Conte effort was a bit of deja vu. Ruben Neves set to come on for Portugal. This is like watching paint dry. Here, a long diagonal to find Nelson Semedo. Oh, Bernardo Silva went for the shot there. Jules Koundé this time gets it out wide against Thuram. It's Thuram versus Pepe. Pepe with a big block there. Receiving a rather warm reception from the Portuguese fans. France has an opportunity here to score a corner from a great position. With time on their side, really. If they score here, it goes over everyone. And Mbappe shot does as well. Joao Palhinha off for Ruben Neves. Just a minute remains until the end of regular time, and then we'll be into stoppage time. And here, a long ball, switch a play. Here to Conceição. Bernardo Silva. Conceição. He finds Vitinha. Well, Ruben Neves, rather, not Vitinha. He finds Ruben Neves, whose cross that time is just not much. Ousmane Dembele using his pace to open up here. Oh, and what a save. Another effort from Kylian Mbappe. That time, Diogo Costa had no problems whatsoever grabbing it. And that is that, ladies and gentlemen, for the end of regulation. Extra time will be here in just a second. I'm going to sneak off again to get some kind of food or something in my system because I'm getting sleepy. So I'll be back in just a second. Don't go anywhere. The remainder of the game will be covered here on the Sideline Sedo YouTube channel. Be back in just a moment. Mic check, mic check. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. There's a sub to announce. Camavinga being subbed off for Fofana. Here, France. Oh, the timer's been going. Up half one, and then just. I think that might be it. Jules Koundé here. To Daya Upamecano. A little ahead of the seconds. Here's some good play by France. Trying to get it forward. Mbappe on the left wing. Driving at Semedo. Still Kylian Mbappe loses the ball. Here, this clearance by Portugal. Header by Tchouaméni. And Portugal back with possession. Here, Pepe. Gets it to Semedo. Cristiano Ronaldo dropping deep into his own half to receive the pass. Portugal continuing with some more of the same. Not a ton of urgency in their play. They're just, but when they do start to attack, once they progress forward into their attacking third, they start opening up and getting a bit more creative, a bit more risky. Mbappe trying to hold it up. Here Pepe does well to get to that ball, and now Ruben Dias to Vitinha. Back to Ruben Dias. Some good play. Conceição here. Some good skill. Ronaldo! Oh my days. That is a miss and a half by Ronnie. I mean, it was behind him, the ball. But I mean, you'd imagine he'd get it on target. He'd do better. No foul according to the ref, and Ronaldo trying to hold it up. Here, France doing their best to try to open up this Portuguese back line. Nothing comes to that. Diogo Costa comes out, comfortably collects. Ronaldo trying to find Rafael Leao. Here, Mike Maignan forced to hoof it out. Here Pepe plays this pass to Ruben Neves. Now it finds Ruben Dias. Oh, handball according to the ref. Fofana there picking up the handball call, and a short Portuguese free kick leads us back to just where we started, really. Portugal just playing rather conservatively, not really taking too many risks. But here across to the back post, every time I say they don't take risks, they play like the riskiest pass they've made in the last 5 minutes. That's just the commentator's curse, I suppose. Ousmane Dembele still driving forward. Still Ousmane Dembele. Still Ousmane Dembele. Finds Mbappe. Mbappe! His shot is blocked by Pepe. Oh, my days. France with a great sequence, but a horrible finish there to end things off. This game has definitely found itself in a lull here. Portugal getting forward. Ronaldo driving. Gets it to Rafael Leao. Pepe now on the ball. Gets it to Mendes. This is totally just hit a standstill. Both sides have 3 subs remaining. Here, Portugal. Oh my God. Rafael Leao miscues. Portugal trying to carve open a chance here. There's been nothing to report over the last 8 minutes or so. It's just been Portugal holding on to the ball. They want penalties. You could tell who wants penalties, and you could tell. I mean, France, I don't think they want penalties, but I don't think they care if they get penalties, type of thing. So it's just kind of like an apathetic watch. It's been really slow, and I don't think necessarily either side is going to take too much of a risk to kind of like go out and score a goal. But here, Semedo, or rather, that was Mendes, and Mendes' pass to Conceição leads to a chance that just goes far over the crossbar, never on target. Tried to bend it. that is the end of the first half, ladies and gentlemen. Second half is approaching in just a moment as well. It'll be a Is Mbappe being subbed out? Wow. Yeah, Mbappe's nose has turned to so much of an issue that he can't continue. And Bradley Barcola set to be subbed on. Joao Felix set to come on here for Portugal. I wonder who Joao Felix is coming on for. Joao Felix on for Rafael Leao. Bradley Barcola on for Kylian Mbappe. And we have 15 minutes that separate us between potential penalties and, well, the start of the second half and the end of the game. So Portugal will kick us off here, and we are underway. Diogo Costa with a long boot forward. Here we have Portugal back in possession. They get it out wide to Conceição. Semedo on the overlap, and this cross to the back post. Oh, Joao Felix. Big header hits the side net, and France have already restarted through Jules Koundé. Ousmane Dembele. Good tackle there by Nuno Mendes. Approaching 110 minutes played here. Nothing to separate either side still. It's been drab. It's been boring. Not going to lie. Kylian Mbappe is off. Bradley Barcola, his sub, just lost possession. Conceição on the counter. Cristiano Ronaldo on the right wing with some space. Is Cristiano Ronaldo okay? He just grabbed like his heart. I think he's onside there. Portugal have possession once again near the center circle, and Ronaldo in some kind of discomfort. Some good play, but not quite. Ooh. Dembele's shot that time just went far over. Here, Pepe with a long pass to the right wing. Sao with the ball. Plays it to Ruben Neves. Finds Sao. Here, Semedo chasing. He can't catch up to it in time. Here, Hernandez. Barcola's effort just goes well over. France here set to take this throw in. The game is winding down now to its natural conclusion. 0-0 for both sides. To be honest with you, it feels as if everyone's just waiting for penalties, isn't it? I mean, Portugal's had a few breakthroughs that like would make me think that, but now Mbappe, like, he's on the bench. How's that going to play out? Maignan will have to have a good performance. Diogo Costa saved 3 penalties last time round against Slovenia. So should be interesting. Here, Portugal have a corner. Ronaldo and Pepe, the targets for Portugal here. Vitinha looks like he's going to be the one to take it. Swings in the cross. Ronaldo goes for some kind of acrobatic effort and fouls the player. Ay, ay, ay. Here, France now with possession. 117 minutes have elapsed. They possess an equal lack of urgency to that of Portugal. Maybe a bit less, though, with the ball going out wide here to Dembele. He's driving in, and Dembele goes for the cross. I believe that's a corner for France. Yes, it is. Ousmane Dembele looks like he's going to take it. Mateus Nunes set to be subbed on for Portugal. I wonder for who. Maybe Vitinha. If not him, I don't know. Here the cross comes in by Ousmane Dembele. It's headed up. Opa. Same incident here that happened over there. Wildly acrobatic effort leads to a foul in the box. And it looks as if Vitinha is being subbed off here for Mateus Nunes. Nunes going to warm up a bit. Probably going to take a penalty if I were to guess. Him, Ronaldo, Neves. They sub out Bernardo Silva yet? I don't know. Bernardo Silva hasn't been subbed out. So Ronaldo, Felix, Mateus Nunes, Ruben Neves, and Bernardo Silva in that. Not in that order, but those are going to be the first 5. That's a strong 5 to take penalties. If you're Portugal, especially coming off the back of, that win against Slovenia in the shootout, penalty shootout. So we'll see how it ends up playing out. But I honestly think Portugal might have the edge here on penalties. France are without Kylian Mbappe. Beyond that, I mean, there's some players there that I think you would imagine are going to bury them. Thuram, Dembele, they'll bury them. But then the midfield and the defenders, and like you got Barcola in there. Unless they score here, which Hernandez driving forward, some scary moments there for France, or for Portugal, I should say. Now, maybe some scary moments here for France as a great ball to Bernardo Silva. Oh! Nuno Mendes' shot nearly gets under Mike Maignan. And Mike Magnan's throw. It's forward, and here Thuram. Took a cheeky half day, says Liam. Welcome back, Liam. And that is penalties, ladies and gentlemen. Time to see how this plays out. Oh, excuse me. Alrighty, penalties set to take place in just a moment. Mbappe, not any thoughts on recent transfers? Things are starting to heat up I'm trying to think of any like big ones that stick out that have happened in the last few streams or so. Scott Parker's Burnley coach. That's weird. Max Kilman to West Ham is stupid for that fee. 40 mil, are you out of your mind? Like, if he's there for 7 years, then maybe he's worth it, I guess. But like, he's such a bang average signing. Arsenal have agreed terms for Ricardo Calafiori. I think that's gonna be huge signing. Basel is gonna receive 50% of sale over 4.5 mil. Rafael Varane to Como is interesting. Let's see. Oh, they're showing replays. I thought the penalty started. I was so confused. Yeah, 40 mil for Max Gillman's insane. I agree, Liam. So, Portugal and France set to have this penalty shootout. Diogo Costa, he's going to be in net first, facing off against whoever's going to take the first French penalty. Here, Michael Oliver talking to Mike Magnan and Diogo Costa. Ousmane Dembele, man who's going to take the first penalty of the evening. It's him versus Diogo Costa, who saved 3 consecutive penalties last time around against Slovenia. He'd be looking to make a save here against arguably one of the better takers remaining on the pitch for France. So if he could save this one, that's great news for Portugal. Dembele steps up, sends him the wrong way. France lead. Dembele hard and low on the right-hand side. Simple pen. Mbappe seems really happy. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. CR7 steps up. He's going to take this penalty against Mike Magnan. Ronaldo steps up. And he buries it. Mike Magnan even goes the right way. Ronaldo pauses the first time, fakes the second, and then stutter steps in. Next up is Fofana for France. He's going to take this. I mean, we'll see how he does. I don't know how he is with penalties. More of like a physically imposing midfielder to my knowledge, but I imagine he's going to just absolutely hit the snot out of this ball. He just hits it hard and low down the middle. France have a 2-1 lead on penalties. Portugal set to take their second. Now it's Bernardo Silva, the second penalty taker here for Portugal. He scored some pretty big penalties in his career, Bernardo Silva. Last time around, he scored a great one as well for Portugal. Let's see how this goes. Bernardo Silva. Oh my God, what a penalty. Oh my days, what a hit that was. He just absolutely laced it. Magnan went the right way. He put his hand up in the right spot. Bernardo Silva just absolutely, he just got it over him. Yeah, that was fantastic. 2 all on penalties, ladies and gentlemen. Next up is Jules Koundé. Jules Koundé set to take this penalty, the third one for France. Bernardo's pen was so good. Goalkeeper went the right way, but in that top corner, yeah, just insane penalty. Here, Jules Koundé on the penalty. Insane placement by Jules Koundé. That time, we see Diogo Costa go the right way as well, but just an absolutely wonderfully placed strike by Jules Koundé there. Now we have João Felix set to step up and take this penalty for Portugal. 2 pens ahead of you, and this is a spoiler-free zone. No spoilers, Liam, please. João Felix standing over top the penalty spot. He hits the post. Oh, yikes. That is bad news, Bear, if you're Portugal. Not the best penalty there by João Felix. Next up to the spot for France. It hasn't been revealed on camera yet. Bradley Barcola. Here he is. Stands over top. And he buries it. 4-2. What a hit that is by Bradley Barcola. The French fans are getting animated. The next scorer for Portugal, next taker for Portugal needs to be a scorer if they want anything to do with progressing. I wonder which man will have all that pressure on him amongst the Portuguese players remaining. It seems like it's going to be Nuno Mendes. We're going to see how this plays out. Portugal missing their most recent penalty. João Felix hitting the post. Now Mike Magnan in net for France, looking to make this save against Nuno Mendes to take his side through to the semis. Let's see. What a penalty that is by Nuno Mendes. Upper 90. Top bins, just class penalty. Man, that is beautiful. What a penalty that is. Now, if we're going to be honest, whoever this is for France has everything on the line here. Hernandez. I love the French jerseys. They're just something about pinstripe. Yeah, no, I don't love pinstripe all the time, but these are classy. These are really nice. Here, Hernandez set to take this penalty against Diogo Costa. Diogo Costa, Hernandez buries in. That's that. In Cristiano Ronaldo's final ever Euros appearance, France win 5-3 after extra time and penalties. 5-3 on penalties. 0-0 after extra time. France advanced to the semifinals versus Spain. Cristiano Ronaldo bows out of his final ever Euros, a quarterfinalist. And Kylian Mbappe, his exclusion from the squad in the extra time second half and his absence for the penalties didn't mean much. France still through to the semifinals. Cristiano Ronaldo, a little emotional, but he seems like he understands what's going on. But thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen, for joining me. It's been a long day of streams, and I am starving. I am going to peace on out of here. Thank you so much for joining me. Hope you enjoyed. Subscribe for your new like if you enjoyed. And I'm Sideline Sedo. Hope you enjoyed. Peace.